Hello everyone, welcome to NIRH channel. Dear students, yesterday we have seen the few examples from the exercise number 6.2. Today let us discuss about the eighth main, the given theorem. First try to understand the question, then what they ask to prove, you have to see carefully. Using theorem number 6.2, you can see in the reader, theorem number 6.2 is there. By using that theorem, you have to prove this. Prove that a line drawn through the midpoints of one side. See what is the question. Prove that a line drawn through the midpoints of the one side of triangle parallel to another side bisect the third side. See here, they given one triangle. You have to draw the one line parallel to the any one side of the triangle. Give the name of triangle ABC. Here D and E are the midpoints. D is the midpoint of AB and E is the midpoint of the AC. To what you have to prove here? Prove the line drawn through the midpoints of the one side of triangle is parallel to the another side. You have to prove that this line is parallel to the BC. You know that when you can say that D is parallel to the BC when there are corresponding sides. When these two lines are divided in the same ratio, it means AD divided by DB is equal to AE divided by EC. Then you can say that DE is parallel to the BC by basic proportionality theorem. See the solution. Consider, see what they given. Consider D and E are the midpoints of sides AB and AC. Correct. D is the midpoint of AB and E is the midpoint of the AC. Yes, D is the midpoint of AB. For example, see here, one line is there. This is a 4 centimeter line is there, A and B. So here C is the midpoint of AB. It means what is the length of this one? A and this from here to here 2 and this 2. It means divide into the 2 equal part. So here what you can say that therefore AD is equal to DB, correct? And AE is equal to EC because D is the midpoint of AB and E is the midpoint of the AC. Correct, children? So now what you can write? See, therefore AD divided by DB, correct? Because D is the midpoint of the AB. So we can write 1 by 1, can write the 2 by 2, or you can write the 4 by 4 because AD is equal to DB because D is the midpoint of AB. I hope you understood, children. So give this is a equation 1. So here why you took that 1 by 1 you can take because AD divided by DB, D is the midpoint. These two sides are equal. AD is equal to DB because D is the midpoint of the AB. So here you can write that any number 1 by 1, 2 by 2, 3 by 3, etc. etc. Correct. So similar, that's it what you can write. AE divided by EC is equal to 1 by 1 or 1 by 1, not 1 by 2. So this is equation 2. See from equation 1 and 2, see what you get? 1 by 2 get cancelled. So AD divided by DB is equal to AE divided by EC. So see here the ratio or the sides of the triangles are divided in the same ratio, that is AD divided by DB and AE divided by EC. Why this one like that? So then see divided in the same ratio means then what you can say that therefore DE is parallel to what is that? BC. Why? By basic proportionality theorem. I hope you understood, children. Very simple is that. Now let's move to the next example, that is ninth one. Yes, see the ninth question. ABCD is the trapezium in which AB is parallel to DC. They given one trapezium. Just I draw the question. Solution. ABCD is the trapezium. They given. I'll give the name A, B, C, D is the trapezium. What they given in which AB is parallel to DC. AB is parallel to the DC because this is a definition of the trapezium. A trapezium is a quadrilateral having the one pair of sides are parallel. Here AB is parallel to the given DC. So next what they given, and its diagonal intersect. Yes, diagonal they given, and the diagonal intersect at the point O. Show that AO divided by BO is equal to CO divided by DO. You have to prove here. I hope you understood, children. See what the given question here. ABCD is the trapezium are there. Now in this trapezium, AB is parallel to DC and diagonal BD and AC are intersecting at the point O. You have to prove that AO divided by BO and CO divided by DO you have to prove. So just a little you have to do the construction, then you are able to prove here. So draw the one parallel line to the DC. Give the name here E and F. Draw the parallel to the DC. Yes, you have to write here. Draw a line EF parallel to DC. EF parallel to DC. Yes, now take the A2 triangle here. First you have to take the triangle ABD. Already draw that. EF is F. EF is parallel to DC. It means EF is also parallel to AB because AB is parallel to the DC. So in a triangle ABD, correct? In triangle ABD, E and O are the parallel to AB. Then you can write the corresponding other remaining two sides are divided in the same ratio. Yeah. Yes. AE divided by other you have to write, and because EO is parallel to AB, so AE divided by ED is equal to BO divided by OD. Correct? This is the equation 1. Now similar in triangle ADC, again EO is parallel to DC. Correct, children? So here in triangle ADC, EO is parallel to DC because you drawed already. EF is parallel to the DC means EO is also parallel to the DC. So in triangle ADC, EO is parallel to DC. So then this line is parallel to this line means you can write the based on the, here you have to write one more point, by basic proportionality theorem. Basic proportionality theorem. Now here also AE divided by ED is equal to AO divided by OC. Correct? Why? By basic proportionality theorem, short form. This is equation 2. Correct? Now compare from equation 1 and 2. See, compare the equation 1 and 2. See, AE divided by AD, AE divided by AD get cancel. What is the remaining here? AO divided by OC is equal to here BO divided by OD. Correct, children? So next See, just do the cross multiplication. Cross multiplication. See what you'll get if you done that cross multiplication means AO into, correct, OD is equal to OB into OC. I hope you understood. So is equal to, see here, then finally what you can write here, AO, what you are going to prove here, see AO divided by BO. So AO divided by BO, you have to bring this side, where it go, this one, BO is equal to, see what you are going to prove, CO. See this CO as it is, CO divided by, bring this one, that is OD. So see what you done here, hence proved. Hence proved. See, these two theorems are very important, children. I hope you understood. See, practice the such examples. I told already, minimum 5 times you have to practice the such examples, then you'll get the idea. Thank you for watching. In the next class we'll see the remaining examples. I think still only one example is there in this exercise. We'll see in the next class. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.